Alright, defining angles. So, familiar with my blue tape here on the ground, right? Angle it. Man, I'm fired as a photographer. Okay. Right. So if I'm facing you, you're now angle 0. Our angles, the directions have a number name, and they're dependent on which foot is forward. So we trained these angles from Kokutsudachi. So right now I'm right foot forward, Kokutsudachi. So if towards the camera is angle 0, angle 1 is based on whichever foot I have forward. I'm trying to get this lighting right here. Right foot forward, Kokutsudachi, if only lined up with Bob over here on the side, right? So angle 0, straight towards the opponent, it's the line of attack, right? I'm facing the camera, the line of attack is right here. I'm facing the side, the line of attack's here. I'm playing with these lights, I'm trying to balance it out. Okay, boom. So I'm here, right foot forward, Kokutsudachi. Straight ahead is angle 0. Off to 45 degrees is angle 1. Straight out to 90 is angle 2. To the oblique is 3, 4, 5. Back here to the left oblique is 6. That's when I have right foot forward. The small angle is closest to the foremost leg. So angle 1, so we have front foot angles and back foot angles. I'll go over those two tonight. That's sufficient to get the ball rolling. Front foot angle 1, step, I push away, and I face where I just came from. Because the line of attack is coming from the camera to me, so I'm getting out of the way, sidestepping, and yet advancing at the same time, setting up whatever my waza is, whatever my defense, whatever my counter attack is. Angle 1, front foot angle. Angle 2, angle 3, angle 4, I step across myself, turn, and face here. These work really, really, really well, especially when facing multiple opponents. It allows you to adjust quickly and get them to line up on one line of attack instead of 2 or more lines of attack if you're facing more than 2 people. Angle 4 is there, angle 5, angle 6, switch feet. Now, angle 1 is this way because my left foot is forward. Push, turn. I'm not going straight in because I'd be running into my opponent. Angle 1 just slips to the side. And right now, I'm training all of these in Kokutsudachi. So left foot forward, Kokutsudachi. Notice I'm moving even my foot off this line of attack right here. Both feet press and adjust because I don't want to get stuck on it, right? Angle 1, left foot forward. Angle 2, straight to the side. Angle 3, back to the side. Angle 4, over and. Angle 5. Angle 6. Alright, those are front foot angles. Back foot angles, same, Kokutsudachi, except now instead of reaching with my front foot, I'm pivoting on my front foot. I'm doing almost a full 360 turn here. I'm not straight in line because I don't want to turn into my back, with my back into the opponent. That's good against like a roundhouse kick. If they're here, throwing a roundhouse kick here, right? Or even coming in with a good roundhouse punch. If they're coming this way, that's a good one here. You know, that could go straight into a throw, or sweep, or even a back kick in here, whatever you're doing. And we're just getting out of the way, right? So there's angle 1, angle 2. Notice I'm not shifting my head and then trying to catch up. I'm getting my hips out of the way so that my body can go along for the ride and create distance, a safe distance, to either just avoid the harm or to set up your technique. You can let them come in and you notice they're throwing the same technique all the time, so you go boom, bam, boom, whatever you're doing from there, right? Back foot angle 4, step, turn. Now this is good if you're toe to toe and they're coming in and throwing like maybe a bounding side kick or a spinning kick with that right leg. You just boom, you avoid it here, now you're next to them, boom, take them down, or pop, pop, head hunting, whatever you're doing. Back foot angle number 5. Back foot angle 6 is just rotating and pushing away. Notice I'm not taking a lot of steps. If I'm doing a back foot angle, the back foot moves first. If I'm doing a front foot angle, the front foot moves first. And I switch sides. Left foot forward, angle 1's over here. Back foot angle 1. Back foot angle 2. Back foot angle 3. Back foot angle 4. Back foot angle 5. Back foot angle 6. I'm just slipping off line. Now, because I just thought of it, I will stack them. I'll do first front foot angle to the direction, then a back foot angle. Also just known as fighting angles. Here we go. So front foot angle number 1 is over here. Front foot angle 1. Back. Back foot angle 1. Back. Front foot angle 2. Back foot angle 2. Front foot angle 3. Back foot angle 3. Front foot angle 4. Back foot angle 4. Front foot angle 5. Back foot angle 5. Front foot angle 6. Back foot angle 6. And for the sake of thoroughness and balancing on my body, I'll switch sides. Right foot forward. Front foot angle 1. Front foot angle, or back foot angle 1. Front foot angle 2. Back foot angle 2. Front foot angle 3. Back foot angle 3. Front foot angle 4. Back foot angle 4. Front foot angle 5. Back foot angle 5. Front foot angle 6. Back foot angle 6. And there's your front foot, back foot angles. We angle 0. So this, again, these are assuming that you're evading and going around your opponent. So we don't want to make a habit of angling into our opponent unless that's just a straight attack. And we don't want to go backwards, because if we take more than 3 steps back, that's a rout. Because even a mediocre fighter, not like anybody originally, an actual mediocre tournament fighter, if you're taking, more than a few steps back, you can go forward with more power than you can backwards. So at the very least, if you're going backwards, 1, 2, angle. Alright, so somebody bigger than you, somebody who maybe outranks you and has just more experience. Or if someone's just kind of meaner or more aggressive, like a honey badger, right? They're just, or they got good energy, and they're just coming at you. You're like, oh man, I gotta buy myself a second. 1, 2, angle, right? Then you just angle around. And then so we train them by going back to the same place. That's why we have the tape here. You can use sidewalk chalk at home. If you have some concrete or something you want to put it on in the driveway, in the garage, or if you have a pad, or you can use tape. Or if you just have a very good visual spatial orientation, you just think of all the points on the compass, north, northeast, east, south, and so on, then, and you can be true to those, then those will aid you quite a bit in knowing how to position or reposition according to an attack. You know, boom, whatever's going on, boom, right? So you can practice these. So if you imagine someone's coming at me with this one technique, right? Every single time they step in with the lead foot, and they throw that jab over the top, right? Just kind of like in the pinions, boom, wham, right? Now that's not all that is, but it's very common. Boom, you see that in MMA fighters, they'll step and they'll hit. So you can practice that. If the girls are training or anybody else is training with you, or you're just training in your mind. Okay, that same attack, boom, comes in here. Okay, front foot angle 1. How does it work against that? Front foot angle 2. How does that position me for them? Normally angle 1 might not be so good because you're still really close to them and they still have this other hand. But if you're just slipping out of the way and pop them over the top, then it might be just what you're looking for. So it all depends on need, and so sometimes it's good to imagine or use actual attacks to train with, obviously, or just in the head thinking, okay, you know, I'm going to train these angles. That way you're not just running around in a circle because you don't want to be able to be tracked. You want to be able to lead them and herd them and corral them and trick them and trap them into throwing whatever they want, into whatever you want them to throw. And over time, I'm still working on it. I've lost a lot of my skill in recent months, so I'm still working on getting it back. But everyone's so young, and these are good angles to practice. This will improve the sparring, most definitely. And you can read stories online. You can check out kungfukarate.com. That's the website for the homeschool down in Burbank, California. And there's all kinds of links and stuff out there. So good luck, and I hope it helps.